main push, and now working their way into ropes. There's a nade meeting them on the back all the way. No damage being done, but look at Les. Scurrying himself up into a forward position. Lovely discipline. Look at that, the double peak still. MW, low enough, 22 health, up in his face. Aspas dashed all the way. It's a kill for him.
And now saadhak's worried that somebody could be pushing on the flank. They know that there was a big aggressive push out of B main, so that means they need to be worried about the flank,
Spike planted.
which is where dgzin is, and anybody rotating through mid.
This dgzin on that flank is going to be vitally important as well, meeting themselves. saadhak low enough, slight angle. A frenzy in his hands.
Both players dealt with. dgzin coming out through sewers, and then saadhak collecting that kill.
All up to Mazin. Players weak enough, but look at that. Loud making sure that they pick their timings correctly as well. Rendezvous close, and they're dashing onto him. Nade rebounded off close to the side, and he's caught. Very difficult position. Whiffs the shot in the head under bullets. Don't do it. It's loud. Overpowering. Fight ADS. tuyz, you're not too favored there.
No, he's slightly closer to the corner, so he ends up losing it. But aspas picks up the operator and hits the shot where dgzin was whiffing.
Come down to those individual fights now. Khalil, he's been a monster in Americas. One of our top-rated players so far. Exchanging the weaponry as the stun comes out. Rifle in his hands, trying to bait it out. Look at him trying to play the best he can, but another fast play towards it. Look at that. Immediately disrespecting it. dgzin! Oh, he was on top of the box. Rendezvous, then a punish.
There's the aggression again, though. How does dgzin handle that?
You just can't. It's overwhelming. An onslaught is coming your way. A bit of a late lurk there by Les, but he is dealt with. Rest of the players in the site with the Cosmic Divide really splitting up the site still. The kills are going away of FURIA. Trailblazer into the back of the side. That spots it out. saadhak, you are not escaping that.
Spike
not a chance in
B.
hell, and that's the spike separated entirely.
Magic with these knives a couple of times before.
First in 2 years. Moving forwards, a bit of a contact play. Try not to make any noise. They want to try and hunt down. One kill found. Can they get a second?
I got the spike.
2v3. Spike reclaimed, but 35 seconds left on the clock. Time starting to become a bit of a problem, and no one
30 seconds
wants to
left.
make the first move. Fight being taken off to the side. That's a trade, but in a spammable location, just unwinnable there for tuyz.
That smoke's not going to be enough. You've got to get rid of the trademark, too.
I've got your trail.
Broken, Seekers pushing through, and less this time dealt with. Tap of the rifle. dgzin close to the pillar. The pull as well on top actually doesn't grab onto him.
B.
Didn't pull him out of position there. He was still favored to take the fight.
30 seconds left.
Sight gained, but only 2 players remaining here for Loud, so you have to plan
Spike
safe.
planted.
Playing a bit safer now, but it's going to have to take some magic, I think. tuyz. ADS that wasn't expecting the other player to be swinging there, stunned into the corner. There's a timing to be taken. FURIA, can they try and overwhelm? Dash forwards and back. It's a high-low setup now. 2v2, flash round the side, and it's just about managed. Was dropped in the middle of all of this. Space gained. Fast enough. What in the Lord's name is that? The final boss of aspas just making magic before our very eyes.
And cauanzin pulling a magic trick out. There's another one from
Player
MW.
standing.
Traded, but getting 2 there is just phenomenal. Now what can Mazin do?
Spike planted.
I've got your
He's closed
trail.
out his rounds, but not as a sole player. Left in that 1v2. Seeker spots his position. Broken, double swing. No way!
Don't leave a lurker, but then they do
Blocking
return
vision.
to the site. So this is going to feel a little similar, but they've overwhelmed
Missed the
tuyz.
timing, yeah. The contact play, they just weren't expecting it. And that's 2 Loud players falling. The 3v5 now, Plant's going to go down without any problems.
Yeah, not only that, look at
Spike
where
planted.
dgzin is. He's just got such a fabulous post-plant position.
All the way in their spawn. Have to clear up this flank
One
though.
less.
That's MW being quite low, so let's fall easily enough. cauanzin making his way through now into B main. They need to
player
find a couple more
standing.
kills though, and it just won't be likely. Look at that.
Great at being able to get back into there.
Taking that back.
Khalil was pre-firing a jump spot. That's a double face and taking up the space. cauanzin's close there with a Trailblazer. Broken.
With that,
Khalil's got to be wary of a potential double peek, and
Wow.
they're falling on the other side of things. There's action though in mid. Double satchel through. Les wins his fight.
That's
No
a
follow-up.
beautiful play from Loud in this round. It really is. The abuse on Khalil's fantastic. What is that reactive playing away? Les just got deleted.
And saadhak left with a judge in a classic. He was looking to see if he could try and take out one of the opposition, but they've already worked their way in, and a deep Viper's Pit laid down. It's back and forth, back and forth.
The Seekers are out here, though, and QCK has 11 health inside the pit. He could definitely get spammed down.
Shots flashed up.
Both inside the pit.
Tapped looking for a refight. Are they going to swing off someone's contact? No, there we go. Sticking it through. Timing was important. 1 for 1. Cauanzin versus dgzin. Spikes planted. Plenty of time left. Flash up in 3. Timing. Behind the screens! And he just about manages it.
Slipped into a nice spot.
He can get spammed here. Not cleared, but he can be spammed. Every single angle, the wall doesn't go up in time. It would have blocked all the bullets.
Yeah, it does just in time, though, in order to help the rest of his team fend this off.
And the Seekers as well. It's a triple push right into them. dgzin as well, but they're going to be pivoting straight up into A heaven. They wouldn't be wading right into this. They have to know. Aspas is there and through the wall. They'll claim his prize. NW falls.
It's so good. He timings the flash from Mazin, makes it feel like there's nobody there, and then re-peeks through the smoke.
Anchoring at the back, 2 years with 1, immediately traded out by the 3v3. And the longer they wait, the worse it's going to look, because saadhak is taking back the space, and he's got a showstopper. Angle, watched. It's traded. 2 on 2. Spike planted. There was an opportunity there to take the fight, but now just down to cauanzin. Over the top. Such a hard fight to win, but potentially for the map here. Wants to try and find just one of the fights alone. The wider swing, the movement, the shorting away! Pushing forwards, he wins the clutch, and that is the map secured. Darts close, that clears some of the utility. Turret's taken care of as well, so no more nano swarms. All the way forwards here, dart into the back, drone clearing it. Tap of the plant there in a common position, just trying to bait out the utility that FURIA might have to counterplay it.
They're so deep.
Yeah, close to the corner here, just avoiding that snake bite. And now they want to hold the position and hold this space. They've gained it still, and look at that. Laying claim and laying waste to any that will hold against them.
Incredibly good pistol round strat again from Loud. Same kind of thing that we saw in Split. Utterly dismantling FURIA.
Playing together. Couple of right clicks there from QCK, but easily dealt with nevertheless with that player advantage and a pistol round gain for Loud. Kill. It seems like FURIA still willing to stack a few of their players over towards this area. As the walls go up, so does the util. FURIA just trying to offset that one. Deep cove. They're using a common spam angle, but no one dealt with the turret. But aspas still dashing forwards. He wants to try and take the space, and look at that. Names being claimed as well. 3 in a round for him. Dealt with dgzin.
But having many players on the flank here, if they chose to go 2 or 3 players flanking Belt, that's a different flavor. Maybe that gets them something.
Oh my goodness.
They're still not looking for aspas, despite the fact he's been on screens every time.
Yeah. Just missteps in terms of how they want to play this one. You can feel it. FURIA maybe getting a little bit flustered, but it might just come down to individuality. Pure plays. And the mechanics at hand. Aspas has been dominant so far this entire series. Spraying through Hunter's Fury now, just to make sure that nobody was sticking at that spike. Takes aim at a different area. The map players falling and still nobody sticking onto the spike. No one putting that pressure on. This time Mazin doing it, but anything in their faces. FURIA, they do win it. And this first half now. Smoke close there.
The positioning much more aggressive.
Yeah, this is the difference maker. dgzin actually taking fight straight to them. Jumping across, lit up like a Christmas tree. Aspas no choice but to back away, but the angle's watched. Dash to the side. He is feeling pressured. He's really locked out of position, yet how does he win that? How does he get the kill? And now, with the reckoning at his feet, dropped out. What? He might be on for it. The ace in the round here. One more shot will do it. Reset down. Aspas shuts that. Puts it to bed. 13 health, though. It's a 1v2, and QCK does have the Resurrect available. Plays for it. dgzin back in the fight. Angles watched for. Another kill found, but this time dealt with. Off the border, though. He's on an island. He's alone right now, but this off angle. Right into the sight line. Nice, popped off. Oh my goodness! dgzin! On fire, taking it to him, and he's feeling it. He's not willing to give them an inch. Creeping, crawling back onto the space, back onto the position. 1, 2, 3, can't get the ace again.
Another 4K.
But listen, Damage might be done.
Another 4 kills for dgzin. Only aspas able to shut him down. But it's cruel for aspas. He's left in another 1vx that
30
isn't
seconds
possible to win. Surely not.
Surely not. Hunting. Dash enabled. Re-swings there. Good timing on it. 4 rounds for FURIA.
Loud have got frenzies. Oh, this is interesting.
This is really interesting.
Normally, FURIA on their pistols are going to go mid first and then towards the site.
4-1 split.
This time,
Fight taken. Jiggle peek. Ah, okay. aspas wins it, but he is isolated.
and they've still slunk their way through mid. FURIA just love this area of the map.
30 seconds left.
Space is going forward. Mazin was looking to try and re-clear, and just like that, something at the back of aspas's mind in terms of the timings to be taken. He wins that fight out. 2 players falling. Khalil's dealt with. Making the most of the frenzy purchase. On top of this one, aspas needs to be dealt with, but sticking all the way through. Cauanzin, he can't be stopped, and neither can aspas.
Such great positions in their other games. aspas has been dominating them.
Look at these timings that are taken. Spam through the walls. There's a gap actually there with the Vipers. Wall! No way! He doesn't win it. But still moving forward. They're going to try and take up the space, and they do trade it, but only 2 players remain. Unless
1 enemy remaining.
patience with the play, patience with the movement. Just down to mwzera. He's got so much to do. Lovely kill to be found.
Ceiling area.
And he's made it at least
I have the spike.
1-on-1. Tap of it. Dart clearing some of it up top there on the rafters. He's had to find his own footing on, obviously with the help of his team, but it's so unusual. You know, you're playing one role, you're trying to transform into another.
And aspas taking down the star player of Khalil again.
Fight's taken in kind on either side. So it will be that 4-on-4 battle. Viper Spit as well, but that's a deep plan. Is it going to get covered? Oh my, Hunter's Fury. It cleaves and clears all the way through, down to just 2. Mazin's still alive though, in the pit, but not much longer. Push back. The Reckoning, he's stunned up. He can't go anywhere, nowhere to run at all. And now, starting to tap onto the spike, baiting out some of this utility. NW forces the Hunter's Fury, but eventually fades away. The fights need to be won, now. In the face all the way, tap round the side, down to the 1-on-1, and 2 years to close. Loud looking, indomitable.
Defenders
They have
win.
never lost to a Brazilian team, and it's not about to happen here and now. Almost casual on the face of saadhak, 13-4.